Good morning, students. All of you are welcome to 7th class. Two 2021-22 academic year starts today. As per the calendar date, we call it April Fool Day. But we, the 7th class students of Science School Bijapur, and your social science teacher PM Ouseph will start a journey of entertainment, enjoyment, and ultimately learning some of the important events in the growth of social life of human beings. My name is PM Ouseph, Percotil Martinos Ouseph. Ouseph is my name, Martinos is my father's name, and Percotil is our house. I would deal with history and civics. Social science is a branch of science which we are going to discuss. See, here you see a question. What is social science? And you can see the explanation given. Social science is the branch of science devoted to the study of societies and the relationships among individuals within those societies. The subject is named social sciences. Science means systematic study of something. Social sciences. Here it is given. What is that? Mainly 2 points. Societies and individuals. So, the study about the societies and individuals. We know when individuals join together, the society is formed. When one individual is there, we never call him as a society. When many individuals join together, we call it society. So, when we have to interact with other members of the society, we learn it. When you are children, the parents might have told you how to talk to others, how to interact with others, what should be your words that you use. Why? Because you are bound to interact with the members of the society, and society will respond according to your way of dealing with it. So then how do you learn it? You learn when you live in society. When you interact with the society, you learn how older people or elders, how they lived, how they interacted with the society. studies are a group of academic disciplines dedicated to examining society. Examine society, study the society. Come to know about the society. What is the dress they wear? What kind of food do they eat? What kind of language do they talk? What are the constructions they make? Why do they make constructions? Why do they eat the special kind of food in that region? What kind of dress they wear? Why do they wear such a kind of dress? Why can't they wear some other dress, or why can't they wear some other food? Eat some other food. All these things have got answers. All these questions have got answers. That is what we are doing. Because we are not going to live alone. So how people interact with each other, how you are going to be in contact with other human beings. If we are living alone, no need. We need not mind others. When we are there, when you are driving a car on the road, there is another person also who is driving the car on the road. So you must take care of him also. Or the road is meant for the pedestrians to walk. He also has to go. So we must know that. If nobody else is there, the road is completely empty, we can do as we like. But the road is meant for the public also, other persons as you are using or as I am using. The facility is meant for other persons also. So, how we must behave, how we must interact with others, that is what we study in social sciences. Develop as culture. We say he is a cultured man, we speak. He behaves very good way. So that is how we want a society. Others should speak about us as he is a cultured man, he is very good, he is disciplined, he knows how to behave in society. That is what we are expected to do. When other person appreciates our behavior, we are happy with it. That is what we are going to study in this academic year. And influence the world. You know, one country will influence other country. So, one individual will influence other individual. The way we talk, the way we dress, the way we eat food, the way we walk even influences us. So that is what we are going to study. That is what is social sciences. Social sciences is in its broadest sense the study of society. If you just explain about society, broadest sense means if you take into wider area, and the manner in which people behave and influence the world. So people means we. We are the members of the society. If we are not there, there is no society. When many members, when many individuals join together, the society is created. So the society, one society has to interact with other society. When you are alone, you interact with other members of the society. At home, you interact with your father, mother, brothers, sisters, cousins, grandparents, uncles, aunties, neighbors, even some enemies. friends. So how you learn to interact? Why did the people behave in such a way? Evaluate. You think, what is the reason? The responses of the different human beings in different situations. That responses might have created reactions. There might have frictions. There might have a situation where there would have been a friction with a simple smile, it might have been diverted. So all those things we are going to study in this academic year. See how we study. Better reading and learning. When you study social sciences, we improve our reading habits and learning habits. It is like a language reading, learning. So better reading, more readings. We have to do it. Citizen responsibilities and values. The respect we give. The ideals or thinkings that we have about others. The respect. Indian culture and European culture. There's a difference between different cultures and different values. Honesty, way of behavior, they have different values. We give more respect for some values, they don't give that much. So there are different ways to do. So we study all those things. Cultural understanding, the even style of talking, the use of the language. In Western style, or if you take English, you can use for any person the word you. But in Indian language, we have got, in Hindi itself, we take tu, tum, up. There's a difference of the language, grade of the language we use it. See the cultural differences. There, equality is maintained with everybody. When equality is maintained, we can use the word you to anybody. So that is the difference. Economic situation, education, critical thinking. When somebody tells something, hey, whether it is right or wrong, can't we have another option? Where that option is right or wrong. That thinking is known as critical thinking. Using our intellectual capacity, using our intellectual abilities, finding out new things, that is known as critical thinking. Real world understanding, imagination, you see in movies, love affair and life, family life. But we know that is not the real life when we come to the real world. Their interactions are different, studies are different, way of behavior is different. So that is what we see. Political skills, how to rule, how to look after administration, how to take care of the people, and respect for the things that happen, whether we should change it or where we should improve upon them, how the mistakes have happened, how can we, and the great achievements. All those things we are going to discuss in this academic. See, social rules are the most human social activity that is organized and regulated by the socially produced and reproduced systems of rules. You know, there are some social rules. When members of the group are studying, you are bound to study. That's a social rule. Nobody has to impose upon you. But you know that should be done. If you violate that rule, it creates trouble for others. Because others want to study. Others want to do something. When all members are playing in the ground, you cannot go and tell, hey, don't play, I want to study in the ground. The social responsibility, the social rule is there, permitting other members to do what he wants when he is permitted. So the social rules and regulations are to know the social rules and regulations. To interact with the members of the society, you must learn social sciences. They are a set of pattern of behavior expected to be followed by everyone in the society. That is social rule. Every member in the society is bound to follow it. When one person is speaking, you don't speak. When one person is crying, you must be ready to respect his sentiments. When one person is facing problem, help him. These are social things, that social responsibilities that we are bound to have. That we must know it and we must keep it in our brain. That is the social rules and regulations we are going to discuss in this academic year. You know, there is other science, natural science. So what is the difference between social sciences and natural sciences? See, here it is written here. Science, also known as pure or natural or physical science, and social science are two types of science that deal with the same scientific model and the components of their own respective general laws. See, social sciences and natural sciences. As I told you already, natural sciences are the science of human beings interacting with the materials in the nature. The responses of the materials in the nature today also will be same, tomorrow also will be same, every time the responses will be same. But when we deal with the human being, the responses will never be same. Today when you deal, it will be something. Tomorrow you deal, it will be something else. So there are differences. So that is why social science, we cannot come to any conclusion on the relationship between the human beings. Today you conclude something, tomorrow you may. A difference. Different opinions will come out. Different result will come out. So that is what we here going to study the human activities. Sciences are more concerned with studying nature. Plants growing, energy growth, solar systems, movements. That is what we see. While social sciences concerned with the human behavior in societies. So there are the differences. So all these things we will deal in this. See, pure science is characterized by control, exactness. Means the result will be same, there will be no difference. The environmental situations, the locations, climate conditions, if everything is same every day, the result of the experiment will be same. But human beings, dealings as a result of the interaction will not be same. Rationality, controlled variability, and predictability will be no predictability in social sciences. We can predict, but it is not guaranteed that the result will be as it is. So spontaneous, unpredictable, that is it. And uncontrollable variables means materials that are used for becoming, and it deals with the human emotions and behaviors. Happiness, sadness. Today somebody will be happy, tomorrow somebody will be sad. Day after tomorrow somebody will have no emotions. So all those things are separately dealt in social sciences. Okay, so thank you very much. Let us see further in next class. Okay, bye. See you.